हे हाय एवरीवन, वेलकम टू एप्टी मास्टर। तो कैसे हो आप लोग? उम्मीद करें सब बढ़िया चल रहा है। तो चलो, नॉलेज बढ़ाने के लिए क्लास 6 का पॉलिटी का ये जो फोर्थ चैप्टर है, ग्रास रूट्स डेमोक्रेसी पार्ट 1 गवर्नेंस, ओके, ये वाला हम लोग ख़त्म करते हैं। तो फर्स्ट क्या है देखो कि इंट्रोडक्शन टू गवर्नेंस एंड गवर्नमेंट। तो गवर्नेंस क्या होता है, गवर्नमेंट क्या होता है? तो ह्यूमन्स लिव इन कम्युनिटीज़ वेयर डिसएग्रीमेंट्स नेचुरली अराइज। तो आप लोग एक कम्युनिटी में रहोगे तो कलेश तो होगा ही ना। टू मेंटेन पीस एंड ऑर्डर रूल्स आर नेसेसरी, जस्ट लाइक होम्स, schools, roads, and workplaces have rules. Society needs laws to function properly. Okay, so without rules, society would become chaotic and unable to work smoothly. This is why rules are essential at all levels, from families to the entire country. तो गवर्नेंस क्या होता है? The governance is the process of making the decisions and organizing society through rules and ensuring these rules are followed by everyone. The group or system responsible for creating and enforcing these rules, वो जो टीम है और ग्रुप है, वो सिस्टम को ही बोलते हैं हम लोग गवर्नमेंट. And laws are formal rules made by the government that guide how people should behave and outline their rights and duties. Unlike informal rules, laws are officially recognized and enforced by authorities. However, laws are not permanent, they can be discussed, modified, or repealed according to the changing needs of the society. तो द थ्री ऑर्गन्स क्या है गवर्नमेंट का? लेजिस्लेचर, एग्जीक्यूटिव, जुडिशियरी. तो to make the governance effective and fair, modern democratic system separate government powers into three distinct organs. ये क्वेश्चन आ सकता है, क्या क्या थ्री ऑर्गन्स और थ्री पार्ट्स है गवर्नमेंट का? लाइक गवर्नमेंट चलाने के लिए जो तीन मेन पार्ट्स होता है, लेजिस्लेचर, एग्जीक्यूटिव एंड जुडिशियरी. तो लेजिस्लेचर क्या होता है? दिस ऑर्गन इज रेस्पॉन्सिबल फॉर मेकिंग लॉज. Okay, it is usually an assembly of representatives elected by the people. The legislature can also amend or repeal existing laws when necessary. Executive क्या होता है? The executive implements or executes the laws passed by the legislature. Legislature तब प्राइमरी लेयर है, वो क्रिएट करता है लॉज, एंड एग्जीक्यूटिव वो इम्प्लीमेंट करता है. ठीक है. इट इंक्लूड्स द हेड ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट सच एज द प्रेसिडेंट, प्राइम मिनिस्टर एंड चीफ मिनिस्टर, मिनिस्टर्स एंड गवर्नमेंट ऑफिशियल्स. द एग्जीक्यूटिव ऑल्सो इंक्लूड्स agencies responsible for enforcing laws and maintaining order such as the police. Judiciary. The judiciary interprets the laws and ensures justice. It decides whether a law has been broken and when what punishment or action should follow. It also reviews laws and executive decisions to ensure they are fair and constitutional. Right? Separation of powers. The three organs are kept separate to ensure that no one branch becomes too powerful. This principle is known as the separation of powers. तो ये क्या क्या करता है? It creates a system of checks and balances where each branch monitors and limits the actions of the others. For example, if the legislature passes an unfair law, the judiciary can declare it invalid. If the executive misuses its power, the legislature can question or remove it. This balance maintains the integrity of the government and protects citizens' rights. लेवल्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट. तो फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल होता है क्या? सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट. इट वर्क्स फॉर द एंटायर कंट्री. इट हैंडल्स नेशनल मैटर्स, डिफेंस, फॉरेन अफेयर्स, करेंसी, एटॉमिक एनर्जी एंड नेशनल पॉलिसीज. इट इज हेडेड बाय द प्रेसिडेंट, nominal president and prime minister, executive. Then state government. It manages state level issues, police, health, education, agriculture and transport. It also implements central laws within the state. It is headed by the governor, nominal, and chief minister, executive. Local government. It works at grassroots level for day-to-day needs, sanitation, water, roads, local health and schools. It includes municipal corporations and municipalities, and Panchayat Raj for the urban area municipalities and Panchayat Raj for rural institutions. रोल क्या होता है गवर्नमेंट का? द गवर्नमेंट डिसाइड्स मेनी थिंग्स सच एज building roads and schools, controlling inflation, ways to effective distribution of resources, and maintaining peace with other countries. Government also takes action on many social issues. For example, it has several programs to help the poor and running postal and railway services, etc. It is responsible for ensuring that all its citizens have enough to eat and have good health facilities, and helps the citizen during natural disasters such as tsunamis, earthquakes, etc. The judiciary is an important organ of the government. The government works at different levels: the local level, state level, and national level. तो इसमें देखो, the government functions by making laws and everyone who lives in the country follow these laws. People elect government through voting. Government must explain the and defend actions to the public. तो ये टाइप्स ऑफ गवर्नमेंट का दो पार्ट होता है, डेमोक्रेसी होता है, मोनार्की होता है. तो डेमोक्रेसी का पार्ट है ये सब, एंड मोनार्की का पार्ट है लाइक मोनार्क काइंड और क्वीन लाइक हैज़ डिसीजन मेकिंग पावर, king or queen maybe. So small advisory group may exist, but final power rests with monarch. Monarch not required to explain or defend decisions. Democratic government, like India is a democracy. The main feature of democracy is the people have the power to elect their leaders. Democratic governments are usually referred to as representative democracies. In representative democracies, people do not participate directly but choose their representatives through an election process. These representatives meet and make decisions for the entire population. A democratic government allows universal adult franchise. This means that all adults in the country are allowed to vote. So Young India was weekly journal in English published by Mahatma Gandhi from 1919 to 1931, where he promoted the demand for Swaraj. Elements of democratic government participation: people participate with government by voting for them. So people elect leaders to represent them through voting. These representatives make decisions on behalf of the people. All governments are elected for fixed periods. The government in India is elected for a period of how many years? 5 years. You all know. The power of the government is limited by regular elections. Therefore, when people want to change the government, they can change it by voting. There are many ways in which people express their views and make governments understand what actions they should take, such as dharnas, rallies, strikes, signature campaigns, etc. Newspapers, magazines, and TV also play a crucial role in discussing government issues and responsibilities. Members of the minority community like Dalits, Adivasis, women, and others often participate by organizing themselves into social movements that seek to challenge the government and its functioning. Equality and justice are inseparable, and it is one of the important features of the democratic government. Justice can only be achieved when people are treated equally. The government makes special provisions for backward groups within society that are unequal, so that they can be treated equally and can get justice. Inspirational figure: Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, known as the Missile Man of India and 11th President of India. Despite being a nominal head, he inspired millions with his vision, humanity, and dedication to youth and education. Famous for motivational quotes and visionary ideas. So, इसके बाद हम लोग क्वेश्चंस वगैरह करेंगे नेक्स्ट सेशन में. ओके, ठीक है, चलो. डू लाइक, शेयर एंड सब्सक्राइब एज मच एज पॉसिबल. तो ऐसे मोर डिस्कशन करने के लिए. ठीक है, बाय.